How do you show your ad to everyone without blowing your budget? Come, I'll show you how. Hi, Brian here, and welcome to TreeBud Academy. I make videos on business, advertising, and marketing, and I run a podcast. If you're new, welcome. I'd love for you to join the community by hitting that subscribe button. Today, I want to show you how you can target very broad without blowing your budget, and we can do this by geofencing campaigns. First of all, if you want to target broadly and you don't want to blow out your budget, geofencing is a great way to get started. And especially for small business owners and entrepreneurs who want to do small scale testing with a small budget, it's a great way to start. And if you have a video ad or a display ad and it reaches a lot of people, you can blast that message to basically everyone in your geo-target without spending a whole lot of money. And of course, at the broadest level, geofencing, you can geofence campaigns based on countries, regions, provinces, states, or even cities. The best way I find to geofence, and especially for small business owners or local businesses, is to do radius targeting. Now, if you have multiple locations or you have the one location, how can you quickly and easily create these geofence targets without going to the UI? I'm going to show you how. I'm going to go to this clinic's website. This clinic is owned by my good friend. Shout outs to Ben and his business partner. Let's go to the contact us page to find his address. I wish I know your address by heart, buddy, but I don't, unfortunately. Let's take this address and copy it. And what you want to do is go into your campaigns. In the bottom left here, you go into the section that says locations. Go to the locations. And then what you want to do is edit your location. Let's just randomly select a campaign. And here I already have the geo targets added, but for demonstration purposes, I'm going to paste the address here. Click radius, paste the address here. And you can change the targets to kilometers or whatever. And once you click targets here, you'll see this new radius added as a 20-mile radius around his clinic. And of course, we don't want to actually do that, so I'm going to cancel this. All right, so that's how you do it in the interface. So a long time ago, I created this Google spreadsheet. So let's say you have multiple locations and you have a franchise. You own franchise, for example, right? And in this example, I'm going to use an insurance agent. And the reason for this is I initially created this for a client that I had worked with that are insurance agents. And most insurance agents work with people that are near their office location. So I'm going to take an example here of Will. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, so I'm going to call him Will. I'm going to copy this address and I'm going to paste it into the Google Sheets under addresses here. Now, a word of warning, if there's anything like the units here, it's going to trip up the script for a little bit, but it's not going to be that big of an issue. So I'm going to keep the units number in there. I'm going to pick a few more insurance agents. Let's do Scott. All right, I'm going to copy his address into here as well. And let's find another person for demonstration purposes. Let's go further afield because I feel like that might be a better example. Let's do Grace. Same thing, copy the address. So now what I want to do is highlight the columns with the address, the cells with the addresses in, and bring it over to include the columns with longitude and latitude. And of course, you can change the radius. You can be like 2, 3, 5, whatever number you put in here. And the units can be kilometers or miles. And this script actually generates a new menu item at the top here under geocode. And if you go to geocode, you can then choose selected cells, address to longitude and latitude. Once you click that, the script will run and it will spit out all these longitudes and latitudes. So once this is generated, you would want to double check that these all have 6 trailing decimal places. And the reason for that is Google will read up to 6 decimal places. So this is going to be fine. This one here needs to be trimmed a little bit. So 3, here we go. And these 3. And this one needs to be trimmed as well. Then now these are able to be uploaded. Once you have these coordinates, what you want to do is upload these through Google Ads Editor onto your Google Ads account as you normally would with bulk edits. And then you will have these geo-targets added to your campaigns. You can then copy and paste them as you need. As you can see, you can churn out multiple coordinates and add them to your campaigns to create a geofence radius around an address very quickly, especially helpful if you have franchises or you want to advertise for multiple locations and you only want to reach kind of the local audience there. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching to the very end. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed learning about business, advertising, and marketing, be sure to subscribe, like this video if you did, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. Stay tuned.